first tonight, a family whose son died last year shortly after he was born at a hospital in Doncaster say they're dismayed to learn that the maternity unit had been criticised in an official report 5 years ago. A BBC News investigation has found that the damning report into services at Doncaster Royal Infirmary was written in 2016 but was never published. In a statement, the Doncaster and Bassett Law NHS Foundation Trust says the provision of high-quality maternity services was their #1 priority. Faye Kirkland, who's also a working GP, has this report.
Last year, Dan and Beth were looking forward to welcoming their first baby. After a day of labour, 2 attempts were made to deliver their baby Clay with forceps by a junior doctor, as there was no consultant on site. When this didn't work, they say there was a further delay before their son was delivered by a C-section.
It was probably about 20 minutes or so after that they then turned around and told us that he'd died. They hadn't made it, so they brought him over to us. I was giving him a cuddle.
The family say a later post-mortem showed Clay died of multiple skull fractures. In a statement, the hospital said, "We wish to offer our deepest sympathies to the family of baby Clay Wankiewicz. We made a referral to the Healthcare Safety Investigation Branch. As an inquest will soon be held, we are unable to comment at this time." BBC News has discovered that 5 years ago there had been an independent review into the hospital's maternity care. It's never been made public. It showed safety concerns about a lack of available consultants, undermining of staff, particularly midwives, and concerns over leadership.
From my point of view, my heart just dropped, and just anger as well, just at reading point after point of things that resonated with us in Clay's care.
Their solicitor said there are other families in a similar position, where factors identified in the report were linked to their baby's death.
I have historical data to show that this is not an isolated incident, and unfortunately I have the role of representing other families who have been placed in exactly the same position.
In a statement, the hospital said, "The provision and delivery of high-quality maternity services is our #1 priority. Following the review, we shared the executive summary, recommendations and action plans with our regulators, partners and staff, and have completed all of the actions." The hospital regulator, the CQC, told the BBC, "We liaised with the Trust regarding the steps they were taking to respond to the review and address the recommendations that the college made, and where we had concerns that the actions were not being taken fast enough, we called for improvements." Maternity services at both hospitals run by the Trust are currently rated as requires improvement and are subject to ongoing monitoring. Beth and Dan are still looking for answers. An inquest is yet to be held. Faye Kirkland, BBC Look North.